We drove down that old highway, sunlight pouring through the cracks. Your hand on mine was steady, like the calm after the storm attacks. Every mile we left behind a story burning in the sky. Not afraid to face the thunder when it calls us to fly. The road bends and twists, but every step's a call to stand up, to fight through, to never let us fall. So we raise our voices, break through the silence wide. With hearts unchained, we ride the winds of tomorrow's tide. In every breath, in every fight, we find our way. Love and freedom carrying us through the darkest day. You told me keep on dreaming, even when the night gets cold. I saw the fire in your eyes, a story waiting to be told. No mountain high enough to stop the dreams we've built so strong. Together facing every challenge, where we both belong. The road bends and twists, but our spirits won't divide. With every step, we're forging paths that no fear can hide. So we raise our voices,
Style guide, use casual storytelling language. To focus on concrete storytelling and visual. And visual imagery specific to the heartfelt ballads and energetic rock songs. Explore themes of love, loss, and perseverance, making the music a soundtrack for hope and strength across the world. Across the world. But keep it realistic and grounded. 3 Medley, strictly do not use these cliches. I learned the world from a cracked rear view. Coffee gone cold on a two-lane drive. Bills on the seat, radio stuck on the blues. Trying to name what keeps me alive. Mom said, keep your hands on the wheel, let the bad days pass like rain. I laughed it off, but I held that line when the road started testing my faith. Every scar's got a reason it stayed. Every fall taught my feet how to stand. I was quiet for years with my head down low, till a chord hit hard and I finally began. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. I met you under a flickering sign, laughing loud at a broken plan. You held my face like borrowed time, said, try again, do the best you can. We built a home from second chances, painted hope on the walls with sound. When the floor gave way beneath our dancing, we learned how to stand our ground. Love ain't clean, it's a beautiful mess. It shakes the truth right out of your chest. But when the lights go down and the crowd goes thin, it's the song we share that pulls us in. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. Let the guitar cry just enough to heal. Let the piano hold what words can't keep. Strings in the air like a promise made to every soul still losing sleep. If you're hanging on by a frayed old line, if the mirror's asking who you've been, there's a fire in the sound tonight that says begin again, begin. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. So play it slow, let it roll through the room. Kick and snare like a steady hand. If you're still here breathing, it's not too soon to believe in the strength we've had. Turn the volume back on.
I grew up on a cracked seat in the upper rows, hands in the air, lights like a restless sea. Big guitars rattled the bones in my chest. Every song felt larger than me. My old man said, listen close, this is truth. Every chord's got a reason to stay. From the roar of the crowd to the quiet ride home, I learned how a song can lead the way. Years rolled by, life got heavy and loud. Bills on the table, doubts on the floor. But every time the needle would drop, I remembered what I was fighting for. From stadium shaking rock anthems at night to a piano crying low by the bed. These songs tell stories of love and of hope, of the dreams we carry in our heads. They heal the cracks we don't show anyone. They lift us when the road feels long. Through the fire, through the fear, we keep holding on. Yeah, music keeps our dreams alive and strong. I've seen a friend find faith in a simple tune. He was broken, tired, barely standing straight. 3 chords and the truth in a crowded bar gave him a reason to stay. I watched lovers sway to a slow refrain, like the world finally hit pause. In that moment, nothing else mattered, just 2 hearts learning the cost. Every note is a hand reaching out, saying you're not alone tonight. In the calm and the chaos, it pulls us through, turns the dark into something we can fight. From stadium shaking rock anthems at night to a ballad that cuts you down to the bone. These songs tell stories of love and ambition, of finding your way back home. They heal the cracks we don't show anyone. They light the spark when hope feels gone. Through the fire, through the fear, we keep holding on. Yeah, music keeps our dreams alive and strong. So turn it up when your heart feels tired. Let the drums hit hard, let the strings pull slow. If you're lost, if you're burning, if you're wild, there's a song that knows where you need to go. It's in the crash of the cymbals, the bend of the string, in a voice that breaks but still believes. Every scar, every win, every unfinished thing finds a home in the songs we keep. From stadiums shaking rock anthems at night to a quiet melody holding your hand. These songs tell stories of love and of hope that help us become who we are. They heal the cracks we don't show anyone. They teach us how to carry on. Through the fire, through the fear, we keep holding on. Yeah, music keeps our dreams alive and strong. When the lights go down and the noise fades out, there's still a rhythm in our veins. As long as there's a song to sing out loud, our dreams will stay alive. Yeah, they'll remain. black pearl and pigeon color steers, slow rock band a song about each song carries streams of ambition, love and perseverance, wrapped in rock energy and heartfelt lyrics, giving courage to dream and strength to like keep it realistic and strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk shallow embrace, mood powerful, emotional release, birth, main hook and emotional peak. Powerful, emotional release, birth, main hook and emotional like it, detail come stairs, focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to each song, carry themes of ambition, love and perseverance, wrapped in rock energy and hawk-eyed limits, dream but keep it realistic and on a street where neon flickers
tales unfold like burning flames. Strings strum truce of heart and lost beneath the city's restless games. A voice breaks through the crowded noise with every chord that drums so raw. In the pulse of midnight's keep we find the words we never saw. The guitar cries, the piano breathes, stitching stories tight and deep. The bass rolls like thunder's call through valleys where the broken weep. These firelight stories burn inside. Power and pain collide in stride. From shattered love to rising hope, we sing the lines that help us cope. Rock anthems roar, ballads soothe, carrying souls to strengthen and move. Fingers trace the fretboard scar, each note a battle fought and won. Drums beat with the heart's own war beneath the wide and setting sun. Harmonies lift the night's despair towards dawn's early steady glow. Thousands rise in unison, a wave of sound that lifts them slow. The echoes of 1,000 lives painted on a canvas vast, with strings and keys and voices bold, a memory that's meant to last. These firelight stories burn inside. Power and pain collide in stride. From shattered love to rising hope, we sing the lines that help us cope. Rock anthems roar, ballads soothe, carrying souls to strengthen and move. No miracle, just heartstrings pulled tight. In every verse, the fight for light. No perfect endings, just truth laid bare. Through every tear, a soul repair. These firelight stories burn inside. Power and pain collide in stride. From shattered love to rising hope, we sing the lines that stay. Alarm clock buzzing like it's picking a fight. Coffee's gone cold, but I take a sip anyway. Bills on the table, boots by the door, rain on the windshield, another long day. I've worn these miles on the soles of my feet. Hands show the work, knuckles scraped raw. Some nights I wonder how far I can bend, but the morning keeps asking for more. I've learned the weight don't lift all at once. You carry it step by step. Every scar is a note in the song I haven't finished yet. I'm still standing on this street, heartbeat loud with the drum and the heat. When the world hits hard, I hit back harder. I fall to my knees, then rise to my feet. Yeah, hope's a fire in the quiet of my chest, burn steady when I'm pushed to the edge. I'm still standing on this street, and I'm not done yet. Bus stop stories, faces I know. Everyone's tired, everyone brave. Single mom counting change in her hand. Old man smiling like he's already saved. I've seen dreams bend but not broken too. Her laughter cut through a rough week. There's truth in the grit, beauty in the grind. Life teaches tough, but it teaches me. The climb gets steep when you're close to the top. That's how I know it's real. If the hurt is proof of the road I've walked, then it's strength I feel. I'm still standing on this street, heartbeat loud with the drum and the heat. When the world hits hard, I hit back harder. I fall to my knees, then rise to my feet. Yeah, hope's a fire in the quiet of my chest, burn steady when I'm pushed to the edge. I'm still standing on this street, and I'm not done yet. Let the guitars ring like a promise kept. Let the piano hold what words can't say. Strings lift the room, let the walls give way. If I'm gonna break, it won't be today. I've been down, I've been tested and torn, still breathing, still here, still born for the fight. Turn the pain into something that moves us, turn the dark into the light. I'm still standing on this street, heartbeat louder with the drum and the heat. When the world hits hard, I hit back harder. I fall to my knees, then rise to my feet. Yeah, hope's a fire in the quiet of my chest, burn steady when I'm pushed to the
we're not done yet.
I learned my chords in a rented room, and buzzing like a bad neon sign. Posters taped with borrowed hope, counting change just to buy time. We played loud for empty seats, sweat on the floor, hearts on the line. Every miss felt heavy then, every win felt like a sign. Some nights we aimed for the rafters, some nights we barely got by, but the song kept moving us forward. When the road said stop, we said try. From stadium lights to a quiet piano, hands in the air, then hands on the wheel. We sang about love when it broke us open. We sang about hope when it didn't feel real. Every dream had dents and scratches, but the beat kept pulling us through. If the world starts coming apart, we'll play it back and start anew. I saw a kid in the front row crying, holding tight to a borrowed tune. Said it got him through a hard year, like a friend who knows you well. Backstage coffee, cheap motel, promises written in pen. We chased the sound of a better life, learned who we were along the way then. There's a power in a simple chorus. When the room starts breathing as one, it turns hurt into forward motion, shows you the race isn't run. From stadium lights to a quiet piano, hands in the air, then hands on the wheel. We sang about love when it broke us open. We sang about hope when it didn't feel real. Every There's a road I know, stretching far under the sun, where every step I take reminds me I'm not done. Found a note in my jacket from days when dreams were new. Said keep your heart on fire, there's a whole world waiting for you. And I felt the weight of nights when hope seemed thin and bare, but stories carved in scars remind me you're still there. So I'm chasing fires, lighting every mile I roam, with every spark a reason to fight for a place called home. This love, this hope, this freedom burning bright and higher, I'm holding on strong to chasing fires, to chasing fires. The city hums its truths, a song of loss and gain. People walking past me, all carrying their pain. But in the crowded streets, I see dreams that won't let go. A mother's silent vow, a child's first hopeful glow. When the night feels cold and the wind speaks of retreat, these tales keep marching on, they've got unfinished beats. So I'm chasing fires, lighting every mile I roam, with every spark a reason to fight for a place called home. This love, this hope, this freedom burning bright and higher, I'm holding on strong to chasing fires, to chasing fires. No promises of easy days, no map or clear guide, just a pulse inside that says we're alive. Every broken road, every tear that falls, they build the bridges and break the walls. I'm chasing fires, lighting every mile I roam, with every spark a reason to fight for a place called home. This love, this hope, this freedom burning bright and higher, I'm holding on strong to chasing fires, park by the old river road. Radio low, headlights breathing on the rain. I traced your name on the foggy glass. Said I don't want a safe flight, I want a true one. I watched your hand shake just a little, like you knew the cost and paid it anyway. That night taught me how to listen, not to fear but to what the heart keeps saying. I've seen hope where a second-hand cold still walk proud through a cold town square. If love is a leap, then we were running. No net, just faith in the air. We sing it loud till the walls give way. Broken voices finding their place. If the road bends hard, we don't turn around. We chase the light, we came here to face. Love, hope, and freedom in our hands, like matches in the wind, still burning. Every dream is worth the long way home. Every fall is just the ground learning. Every fall is just the ground learning. You worked late at the diner on Main. Coffee stains and a smile that paid the rent. I wrote lines on a torn-up receipt about leaving town and what it meant. We counted coins on the kitchen table, talked about the world like you knew our names. There was fire in the way you laughed, a promise louder than our doubts and pain. The nights were heavy, days came fast, but we kept one foot in tomorrow. When the past knocked hard on our door, we answered with borrowed courage, not sorrow. We sing it loud till the walls give way. Broken voices finding their place. If the road bends hard, we don't turn around. We chase the light, we came here to face. Love, hope, and freedom in our hands, like matches in the wind, still burning. Every dream is worth the long way home. Every fall is just the ground learning. Every fall is just the ground learning. I felt the weight of giving up. It sits like stone in the chest, but then your eyes say, stand back up. And I remember who I am at my best. No golden gates, no perfect plan, just heartbeats keeping time. If this is all we ever get, I'll spend it crossing every line. We sing it loud till the walls give way. Broken voices finding their place. If the road bends hard, we don't turn around. We chase the light, we came here to face. Love, hope, and freedom in our hands, like matches in the wind, still burning. Every dream is worth the long way home. Every fall is just the ground learning. Every fall is just the ground learning. So let the night hear our truth. Let the sky hold our scars. We were born for the open road, for believing we can be more than we are. I'll walk with you mile by mile, till the end or a brand new start. Dreams are worth chasing, every time, as long as there's fire in the heart. I was riding the late train home, window cracked just a bit, city lines like a moving map, every mile I live. Radio low, that old song on, worn like a second coat. It talked about running and staying put, about hearts that won't let go. I've fallen down on concrete dreams, learned how to stand again. Every scar's just proof of time, not the end. We keep the lights on when the road gets long. We sing it loud when the night feels strong. Hands in the air, we're not alone. Love's the fire in the words we know. We don't give up, we just hold on. Turn the pain into a freedom song. If the world gets heavy, we carry on. We keep the lights on. Saw a couple dancing in the rain by the corner bar, laughing like the rent was paid by an old guitar. I've seen crowds from different towns, same tears, same smiles, different tongues, same beating hearts, stretching across the miles. Every broken promise taught me how to believe that hope's a choice you make when you can't see. We keep the lights on when the road gets long. We sing it loud when the night feels strong. Hands in the air, we're not alone. Love's the fire in the words we know. We don't give up, we just hold on. Turn the pain into a freedom song. If the world gets heavy, we carry on. We keep the lights on. Hear the kick drum in your chest, feel the floor shake free. Strings rise slow like a tide, setting something loose in me. If tomorrow tries to break us, let it try and see. We were built from all this living, all this honesty. We keep the lights on when the road gets long. We sing it loud when the night feels strong. Hands in the air, we're not alone. Love's the fire in the words we know. We don't give up, we just hold on. Turn the pain into a freedom song. If the world gets heavy, we carry on. We keep the lights on. So play it soft, then let it roar. Let the piano ring. From small rooms to stadiums, hear the same truth sing. As long as there's a beat and a heart to lean on. We keep the lights 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 on. We keep the Alarm clock rattles at 5:30. Coffee burns, but it keeps me alive. Bills on the counter, boots by the door. Same old grind, still wanting more. Radio preacher talking about faith. I just tighten my grip on the steering wheel lane. Every mile feels heavy on my chest, but I show up anyway, do my best. I've been bent, I've been broke, I've been worn thin. At nights where quitting almost wins, but there's a fire that won't lie down. It keeps me moving when I hit the ground. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Turn the amps up, let the walls all shake. If this is the price, then it's one I'll pay. I bend, I crack, but I don't break. I'm still standing on this side. Saw my old man with grease on his hand. Said, son, life won't go as you planned. He laughed it off, but I saw the weight. Years of holding the family straight. Friends fell off when the money got tight. Phones went quiet in the longest nights. I learned real quick who stays, who's gone, who shows up when the lights are gone. I've been cut by the truth, healed by time, lost a few dreams, found a stronger spine. When the road feels narrow and mean, I remember who I'm trying to be. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Turn the amps up, let the walls all shake. If this is the price, then it's one I'll pay. I bend, I crack, but I don't break. I'm still standing on this side. Let the drums hit hard like a pulse in my chest. Let the guitar scream what my mouth can't confess. If you're crawling through hell, keep your eyes ahead. You're stronger than the things you said. You can fall, you can fail, you can lose your way, but you don't have to stay there, not today. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Sing it loud for the ones who wake, for the tired souls barely staying awake. We bend, we crack, but we don't break. We're still standing on this side. Piano rings while the strings hold tight. Breathing deep in the crash of the night. If you're listening and barely alive, you're still standing on this side.
was 20 and broke with a radio dream, cracked vinyl spinning in my beat-up machine. The guitar on the wall had scars from the road. Every nick told a story I needed to know. I learned love from a chorus that hit like a storm. Learned loss from a verse that refused to conform. We sang it out loud in a one-room flat. Believed every word, yeah, imagine that. We didn't have much, but the feeling was real. Hands in the air when the chorus would peel. Every night felt bigger than the room we were in. Hearts wide open, ready to win. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. I watched you cry in the front row seats, mascara running to the kick and beat. The singer leaned in, voice rough and true. Every line felt written just for you. We danced with the pain, let the rhythm decide when to hold on tight, when to let it slide. Some nights broke us, some nights healed, but every word made the heart feel real. There's a piano ringing like a late night call, strings pulling tears from the back of the hall. Drums hit hard like a promise made, that we're still standing unafraid. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. Years roll by, but the feeling stays. Same three chords, still cut the same way. A million voices singing one truth. We survive every time we choose. Through broken strings and tired hands, we build our faith in a simple plan. Hit the note, let the night ignite, find ourselves in the fight. These are the songs that carried us home, when the road was long and we felt alone. Every heartbreak, every win, written in sound, burned in skin. From the quiet prayers to the loud goodbye, they gave us the nerve to stand and try. These are the songs that carried us home. So turn it down slow, let it play through the pain. Let the last chord ring like a hard-earned gain. We're still here now, older, strong, living our lives inside these songs. When the crowd begins to gather under skies heavy and wide, anthems rise with fire inside, a flame we never hide. Fists up high, hearts beat loud, a wave across the land, built on hope and strength. Together we will stand. Every word is a battle cry for those who won't resign, carving path through endless night to find that shining sign. This is the anthem, the roar in the fight, a blaze of passion burning through the night. And in the ballad, soft and true, like tales of the broken, the old and the new. Music that binds, music that frees, speaking your story, carried on the breeze. In quiet rooms where shadows feel like old friends, ballads tell of love that bends, then starts to end. Guitar strings hum those tender scars, notes dip and soar, telling tales of heartbreak, but always something more. Each melody a lifeline cast through tears and smiles worn, a journey mapped in chords and words from night until the dawn. This is the anthem, the roar in the fight, a blaze of passion burning through the night. And in the ballad, soft and true, like tales of the broken, the old and the new. Music that binds, music that frees, speaking your story, carried on the breeze. Between the thundering chords and gentle refrain lives a world of stories, joy, sorrow, and pain, built on the strength of voices raised up in time. Each song a heartbeat, a mountain to climb. This is the anthem, the roar in the fight, a blaze of passion burning through the night. And in the ballad, soft and true, like tales of the broken, the old and the new. Music that binds, music that frees, speaking your story, carried on the breeze. So raise your voice and sing it loud. Let passion be your guide in anthems and
style guide, used casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the bite, blending rock power with lyrical depth. These songs inspire millions through themes of love, resilience, and dreams, resonating across generations worldwide. But keep it realistic. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow, emotional release, purpose, main hook, and emotional peak. Electric guitar, string, pad, arch, learn love in the back of a beat-up car. Radio low,
trying not to wake the street. Your name was sharp on my tongue back then. Every promise felt heavy, every mile felt cheap. We were young with our hands on the dashboard, singing like the night owed us a wind. I didn't know how fast a heart could break, till the silence set in. I tried talking my way through the pain, but words fell flat on the floor. Then I found a song that said it better, through a crack damp and a slammed door. Turn it up till it shakes my bones, let the drums hit hard like truth. These ballads bleed, these anthems rise, they pull me back to you. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we all sing the same old tune. When the lights go down and the band locks in, the amplifiers heal us too. I've seen tears in a crowded room, strangers leaning on the same line. 1,000 stories, one loud chord, every voice trying to survive. There's a kid in the front with a borrowed jacket, screaming words like they're brand new. For 3 minutes we're stitched together by a melody pulling us through. I tried carrying it on my own, like that was something strong folks do. But the moment the chorus landed, I knew I wasn't alone with you. Turn it up till it shakes my bones, let the drums hit hard like truth. These ballads bleed, these anthems rise, they pull me back to you. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we all sing the same old tune. When the lights go down and the band locks in, the amplifiers heal us too. Broken hearts in the cheap seats, old flames, brand new scars. Hands in the air, eyes closed tight, we are more than who we were. If faith is just a feeling running straight through the sound, then this is where I find it, with every note crashing down. Turn it up till it shakes my bones, let the drums hit hard like truth. These ballads bleed, these anthems rise, they pull me back to you. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we all sing the same old tune. When the lights go down and the band locks in, the amplifiers heal us too. So play it slow, play it loud, till the hurt finally moves. In this room, in this song, I'm finding something true. We came here torn, we leave as one, with nothing left to prove. Yeah, love still lives in a 3-chord song, and the amplifiers heal us too. There's a cracked old radio on the passenger seat, playing songs we learned by heart on a
crowded street. Your name was sharp on my tongue back then, like a promise I could keep, like a fight I could win. The band on the station sang loud and slow about a love that breaks but won't let go. We drove for miles with the windows down, believing every word, believing in sound. Life hit hard like a drum in my chest. Every wrong turn put our fate to the test. Still the music stayed when the lights burned low. It taught us how to stand, taught us how to grow. These are the songs that carried the night, big loud truths and a hurt that feels right. From broken hearts to a fire inside, we sang it all just to stay alive. If hope is a chord we learn to play, through love and loss we found our way. These strings and words still pull us through, timeless and loud, just me and you. Saw you crying at the back of the hall when the singer dropped to his knees mid-call. Crowd went quiet, then rose as one. Every scar in the room felt seen by that song. I had my hands on a beat-up guitar, trying to sound braver than I really was. The story I sang wasn't polished or clean, but it was honest and it cut deep. Every goodbye left a mark on my skin, but the melody said start again. Between the pain and the cheering crowd, I learned how to fall and still stand proud. These are the songs that carried the night, big loud truths and a hurt that feels right. From broken hearts to a fire inside, we sang it all just to stay alive. If hope is a chord we learn to play, through love and loss we found our way. These strings and words still pull us through, timeless and loud, just me and you. Turn it up when the world feels heavy, let the piano roll like a steady hand. Drums hit deep like a second heartbeat, guitar scream what we never planned. We're not healed, but we're still here, still singing through the doubt and fear. If this is all we leave behind, let it be truth in every line. These are the songs that carried the night, big loud truths and a hurt that feels right. From broken hearts to a fire inside, we sang it all just to stay alive. If hope is a chord we learn to play, through love and loss we found our way. These strings and words still pull us through, timeless and loud, just me and you. So play it slow, let it ring and bend, for all the loves that break and mend. When the world feels too hard to face, we'll find ourselves in that familiar place. A song, a voice, a reason to stay, still standing here, still something to say. was 22 with a beat-up car, radio stuck on a borrowed song. You laughed with your feet on the dashboard, said we'll be fine, just drive it on. Streetlights blinking like tired eyes, coffee cups and a half-made plan. Love felt easy back in those miles when the world fit in my hand. But time don't care about promises, it pulls the ground from under dreams. We learn the hard way how fast a heart can tear at the seams. This music is a road through fire and rain, through broken nights and rising again. From love that lifted to heartbreak that burned, to the freedom we fought for, the lessons we learned. Turn it up loud when the pain feels strong. These are the songs that keep us moving on. Not just sound, but proof we're alive. Timeless anthems of strength survive. I hit the stage with a shaking hand, old guitar and a stubborn hope. Crowd full of faces I don't yet know, every note like a tightrope. You were gone, but I felt you there, in the space where the harmony goes. Every scar in the lines I sing, every truth that the backbeat knows. Some nights I fall apart backstage, some nights I feel 10 feet tall. But every chord pulls me forward like I'm answering a call. This music is a road through fire and rain, through broken nights and rising again. From love that lifted to heartbreak that burned, to the freedom we fought for, the lessons we learned. Turn it up loud when the pain feels strong. These are the songs that keep us moving on. Not just sound, but proof we're alive. Timeless anthems of strength survive, yeah. There's a moment when the drums kick in and the crowd starts breathing as one, where the past lets go of your jacket and you feel like you've already won. Strings swell like a second chance, piano hits and my chest caves in. I'm not healed, but I'm standing now. That's how the healing begins. This music is a road through fire and rain, through broken nights and rising again. From love that lifted to heartbreak that burned, to the freedom we fought for, the lessons we learned. Sing it for the ones who barely held on, sing it for the courage to carry on. Not just sound, but proof we're alive. Timeless anthems of strength survive. So here's to the miles we can't rewind, and the scars that taught us how to cope. I play it slow, then I play it loud.
listening, and you feel the same. This song is yours tonight. We're still here, still standing strong under these crashing lights.
I was riding the late bus through a rain-soaked town. Neon signs flickered, radio turned down. A cracked voice sang about a love gone wrong. I felt my chest loosen, I sang along. Every mile felt heavy, every note felt true, like the song knew my name, knew what I'd been through. We all fall apart in our own small ways. We stitch it together with the words we say. These songs that carry us home tonight, from broken rooms to open skies, love and loss in a three-chord flame. We keep standing up, we keep our name. Turn it loud, let the world feel strong. Heartfelt ballads to rock us on. This is the sound when we choose to believe. A soundtrack for hope, for you and me. I met a girl on a borrowed stage. She played piano like she lived every page. Her hands were shaking, but her voice stood tall. Sang about her mother, sang about the fall. In the crowd, strangers held their breath. For 3 bright minutes, we forgot the rest. From city streets to open plains, different scars but the same refrain. These songs that carry us home tonight, from broken rooms to open skies, love and loss in a three-chord flame. We keep standing up, we keep our name. Turn it loud, let the world feel strong. Heartfelt ballads to rock us on. This is the sound when we choose to believe. A soundtrack for hope, for you. When the drums hit hard and the guitars cry, we remember why we're still alive. It's not just noise, it's a hand held tight, saying you're not alone tonight. Across the oceans, across the lines, different tongues, but the same hard times. These songs that carry us home tonight, from broken rooms to open skies, love and loss in a three-chord flame. We keep standing up, we keep our name. Turn it loud, let the world feel strong. Heartfelt ballads to rock us on. This is the sound when we choose to believe. A soundtrack for hope, for you and me. So play it slow, then let it rise. Let the crash come clean, let it testify. As long as there's a heart and a song to play, we'll find our strength and carry on our I was scared to play. Hands shaking, but the amp felt brave. Your eyes said stay, the road said run. I struck one chord, felt my heartbeat drum. We were young with nothing but plans we drew on ripped up flyers and borrowed glue. Every song was a promise we tried to keep, even when the night got heavy. Turn it up, let it break and bend. These strings know where we've been, from the fall to the fight to the rise again. Rock and roll keeps us standing. Love can hurt, but it teaches right. Dreams burn bright in the loudest nights. If we're breathing, we're not done yet. Rock and roll keeps us standing. Heartbreak hit like a missed last call. Your coat still hung by the bedroom wall. I slept on the floor with the radio on, learning how to be alone and strong. Paid my dues in a rusted van, miles of rain on the windshield glass. Every town had a face like yours. Every stage said, give a little more. The pain wrote lines I couldn't say. The guitar spoke anyway. I found my feet in the beat of time, kept moving one note at a time. Turn it up, let it break and bend. These strings know where we've been, from the fall to the fight to the rise again. Rock and roll keeps us standing. Love can hurt, but it teaches right. Dreams burn bright in the loudest nights. If we're breathing, we're not done yet. Rock and roll keeps us standing. There's a crack in my voice, but it's honest now. Every scar's got a lesson somehow. I've seen hope in a crowded room, hands in the air when the chorus blooms. If you're lost, if you're barely okay, come and lean on the song I'll play. We'll heal loud, we'll heal true. I'll play it straight for you. Turn it up, let it break and